is Titan II, the largest and most powerful missile weapon system ever deployed by the United States.
What's up, wise guys? This is your boy Wising Up, aka you got BKAJ the Giant Slayer, coming at you with another video. Whether or not you want to hear it, there is a new meme dog coin on the block, and whether or not you like it, evidently the meme coin sensation isn't going away. In this video, I'm going to cover Sanshu Inu, the newest pup on the block, and what separates this dog from the rest of the pack. Please watch this video to the end because I do not want you to miss any information regarding this coin when it comes to making your decision on what you think about this project. If that sounds interesting to you, please hit that like, smash the subscribe, and why not ring that notification bell. And without further ado, let's jump right into the video. What is Sanshu Inu? Sanshu Inu is the native token used on the Sanshu Inu smart contract platform. Sanshu Inu Finance is a community-focused decentralized transaction network. Sanshu Inu token is fully decentralized, meaning that you can swap into it on Uniswap. They have a decentralized smart contract platform where you can swap, stake, and farm for passive income. And then they also promote utilizing a decentralized exchange / trading platform called Dex Tools, which can be easily accessed at the top of the website. Now, Sanshu Inu, they do not have a wolf paper, white paper, whatever you may call it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the entire website, then we're going to cover the roadmap, and then we're going to take a look at a couple things that I think are very important and interesting to take note of when looking at this project that aren't mentioned on the website. So Sanshu Inu, a fully deflationary token that appreciates every single transaction. Deflationary mechanisms include a burn and redistribution system, meaning every 1% of transactions are burned and 1% is distributed to as rewards to holders. So that is pretty cool, not anything new that we haven't seen before. Now, what I do find intricate about this project is their smart contract platform, which they call the Dog Park. Stake popular meme coins to earn a index fund token. Now, that does sound a bit interesting. So let's take a look at exactly what's going on with their smart contract platform, Dog Park. Dog Park, their farming currently and staking is up for the next 42 days if you would like to get involved, but I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, so please do not buy or sell or take any action in anything that I say without doing your own due diligence. With that being said, Sanshu Inu, they created a dog park, and what they are trying to do with this smart contract platform is unite all of the meme coin dogs onto one place. And how they're doing that is allowing you to farm and stake other tokens to generate one token called the M Fund token. Now the M Fund token will be the index slash ETF token that will represent the tokens that are allowed to be farmed inside of their pools. That is very interesting. I don't think anyone is actually doing this. They have created an index ETF token for meme coins. I think that can actually pop off and be huge. And right now, it's currently fully functional. Let's take a look at their farms and see exactly what's going on in here. You look at their farm, they have a Sanshu Inu Fund, which, if you guys are familiar with the smart contract platforms, if you want to farm, this is basically adding liquidity. And to add liquidity, you have to go over to Uniswap, throw in the tokens, then you will get the liquidity tokens in return, and you can put those into this smart contract to receive the M Fund tokens. Now they also have an M Fund ETH pool. They also have a Sanshu ETH pool, and they have an Akita Sanshu. And for their staking, you can stake currently Sanshu right now, and you can stake Akita right now. Their goal is to add various different dogs to both of these farms, and as you can see here, they're showing Shiba, they have Hawk here, they have Kishu here, so I do not see why in the near future they're not going to add these dogs to the mix. They're moving very fast as far as how they are promoting their coin, so the dev team is on point. They're meeting their deadline. So the second thing that I want to talk to you guys about is Flare Finance. This token has been added onto the Y assets on Flare Finance. And if you don't know what Flare Finance is, I recommend you do some research on Flare Finance. In the near future, I will actually be doing a deep dive and producing a video on what Flare Finance is, because this is going to be the first big quote unquote institutional DeFi smart contract platform, and I think it's going to be huge because it's going to be interoperable with other smart contract platforms, and it is built on top of XRP, which is the standard. That is for another video, so I will not get into that right now. What I would like to show you guys is on the Flare Finance Twitter, they have announced the current Flare Finance assets that will be supported on the network. And when we go here, we see Flare, of course, we see XRP, we see Doge, LTC, XLM, Algorand, Cardano, Ethereum, Telcoin, Celsius, Gala Games, Shiba Inu token, and here we see Sanshu token. What is Sanshu Inu doing on the Flare Finance network? This token is only 2 months old and it's already getting supported on Flare Finance. That doesn't quite make any sense, and it rings an alarm that there might be something going on with this token. Let's take a quick look at the holders. You have 42,000 holders, which is quite low, but actually not in comparison to how new and early on we are in this project. So that is something to take note of as well. Sanshu Inu actually created a custom, or in the making of creating a custom Minecraft server where you can play mini games and survival games to earn Sanshu. That's something that I don't believe other meme coins have going on, is they're actually introducing a gaming aspect to this ecosystem, which is huge. So here's a little clip from the Sanshu Inu Wolf update, Wolf date, which I recommend you following the Sanshu Inu Twitter page at Sanshu Token. That's going to help out the project for sure. So make sure you do that. But here's a quick clip of the Sanshu Inu Gaming where they're showing you guys
play, win,
the
and earn some
Minecraft.
Sanshu. Currently in development, a custom Minecraft server is being built where players can play creative, survival, and mini games to make it to the top leaderboards and earn some Sanshu. More on this in the coming weeks ahead.
So yeah, guys, that's actually happening. They are introducing Sanshu Gaming, where you can play Minecraft and earn Sanshu as rewards. I think that's pretty cool and interesting. The next thing that I was going to let you guys know that they're doing that's not mentioned is that they're actually creating a manga. It's going to be called The Myth of Sanshu. So they're going to be having a manga come out, and with the manga, you know, maybe even an anime can come out next, which would be pretty significant to building this community. So on top of, you know, having this new thing called a dog park, having the gaming portion and having it listed on Flare Finance, I really think that this can pop off. And if we go into the charts here, as we can see, Sanshu Inu is down. Sanshu Inu has not been up since really it came out. So that to me is a bullish sign. And if you look here, it's been going sideways and now it's beginning to drop. In my opinion, we are in what I like to call a FUD zone. So you have a hype zone, you have like a, you know, a trading sideways zone slash accumulation phase, and then you have a FUD phase, and then now after the FUD phase we have another hype phase, which I believe can send this token parabolic with everything that it has lined up behind it. So with that being said, guys, that's actually all I have for this video. Please let me know what you think about Sanshu Inu in the comments below. And if you aren't following me on Twitter, I forgot to mention that, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, you should make a Twitter. I believe, in my personal opinion, it is the best place to get rapid fire information, especially when it comes to this cryptocurrency market. Anyways, that is all I have for you. Have yourselves a great morning, night, afternoon, whatever it may be. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Do you think the founding fathers in the 1700s actually believed that what we had created, or they had created, would turn into the monster that exists today, where each of us work 4 months out of the year to support a government that does not serve us, the people? Power corrupts. And that absolute power corrupts absolutely. Because what is cryptocurrency? Number one, permissionless. And we are begging governments to permit us to use a permissionless system. See the contradiction, people. It is a trustless system. Can you trust a corrupt system? No. And yet you want to trust an untrustworthy entity to permit you to use a trustless, permissionless system. This would be the definition of insanity if you were in a psychologist's office. But you must understand something. This movement into acceptance by governments, banks, and those in control can only be temporary. Because legislation only works if it can be enforced. Meaning what? Make whatever regulations you like, You may only use my cryptocurrency, which is generated by the American government or the Chinese government, or you must report all transactions, and yet you're using Monero, and who the hell is going to find out? No, how do you enforce it? Laws that cannot be enforced are meaningless. All the permissions in the world, all the regulations and laws and legislations involving cryptocurrency will be totally meaningless as soon as distributed exchanges that are fully functional are available to all of us. It's an exchange that runs on tens of millions of devices, your smartphones, your laptops, your desktops. It has no geographic location. It cannot be shut down. And if you want to do transactions that are just between you and the person you're transacting with, you will use distributed exchanges. In our exchange, we ask for no information, no name, no email address, no documentation, nothing. And when it's functional with cross-chain transactions, it will be just like Binance, only we don't charge anything to list a coin. You don't have to give us a Lambo and $200,000. No, you press the button at the top, name the coin, and put in the technical specs, and you're now fucking listed. Now, why would governments fear the blockchain and cryptocurrency? It's because with the advent of privacy coins like Monero and dozens of others, and the advent of distributed exchanges, which are just now becoming real, then governments can neither monitor nor control what is happening in your financial life. If they do not know where your income is coming from and what you're spending, then they can't collect income taxes, which is the largest single revenue source for almost every government. Now, in my mind, income taxes, at least in America, are illegal. They're unconstitutional, and until 1913, we didn't have them. Now, if anybody's from a government listening to me, you need to take heed, because the technology is already in place to bypass your attempts to collect income taxes. And it does not matter what you do. Make a law, legislate this, double your police force, make it the death penalty. It's not going to fucking matter. Privacy coins, distributed exchanges, this will win only if the people understand that this is where their power is. People will do what they want to do in the privacy of their own homes. End of story. Privacy coins, distributed exchanges will be the end of government control. In 2 years, we will have decentralized exchanges where the exchange is running on 10 million devices, 10 million smartphones and pads all around the world, and it's constantly changing and fluid. You can't shut it down. When that happens, government regulations become meaningless. Because if you have a regulation or a law, but there is no power to enforce it, nobody pays attention. So all the laws that are being passed now in Malta, and I agree with them, and it's great, it will help us grow. In 2 years' time, no one will pay attention to them because we will not have to. That's the tragedy of what's happening. Governments will eventually have to accept the fact they will have to change.